this neighborhood is in essence what makes San Francisco San Francisco. It's diversity,
Right.
it's unique shops, it's kind of cultural appeal. There's nowhere in the rest of the world do you have what we have here in San Francisco. We have such an energy and such a cultural phenomenon, if you will.
This used to be the prime neighborhood. I moved here when I started college. Now it's just another crappy, it's becoming another just crappy San Francisco neighborhood. Might as well be Clement and Fifth, you know?
I think we should have more small businesses, family-owned businesses.
More cars, for example, the double park kind of attitude. There's not as many children. Businesses, small businesses, not quite as friendly as they used to be.
I think it's good to sort of be politically active, especially in terms of your neighborhood and keeping it the way you want it to be.
I moved to San Francisco for college and stayed after to work. Living in San Francisco's inner Sunset neighborhood and commuting downtown to work every day, I really enjoyed the neighborhood's open feel and progressive energy. There was a lot going on. Riding to work on the N Judah train, I kept noticing boycott signs in an apartment window along 9th Avenue. I knew they'd been up there for a few years. Who would keep the signs up for so long, and why? So I went and asked. When I sat down to talk, the story began to unravel. A story involving absent records, political loophole jumping, neighbors in confusion, and quickly organized grassroots resistance.
But I tried contacting the supervisors. They told me, well, there's no permits been issued for that space.
I kept going to the computers at the Department of Building Inspection and Planning, and there was nothing on them. And then every Thursday I went into the Planning Commission and said, we're hearing that they've applied and we can't find any records.
I believe those involved in grassroots neighborhood activism strive to benefit the residents of the city's unique communities. Sometimes, however, the struggle can turn personal. That's how it was for one resident, Harry Pariser, the owner of the boycott signs. For him, it became a personal battle, a beef over the presence of the Burger King right next door.
He went and got a restraining order under very bogus grounds.
In the case, from what I know, I think he's adding fuel to the fire.
He also put his fist through my front door. He would just go in there and scream at me.
And I think he could be considered sooner or later, because he's got the restraining order, I think it could be considered harassment.
And the police were investigating it as a hate crime.